Hello, my homies. OneSmartCat doing some Spellslingers, and today I wanted to go back to my Liliana because I haven't done a Liliana in a little bit, and I wanted to show off my current version of my zombie mill deck with Liliana. I do currently have two zombie mills. I have one with Liliana and I have one with Ashiok, the zombie mill 2 over here. They run essentially the same, but the Ashiok one has a couple of different additives in order to like push the Ashiok gameplay. But as far as like straight up zombie mill, the Liliana one is probably my favorite. And let me go through it real fast. First and foremost, we have a whole bunch of zombies. Pretty much just, typing zombie into the thing and picking out the zombies. We're looking at a lot of low-cost zombies that we want in here. And the reason for that is because we want to get our zombies out on the field as quickly as possible. And we want them to die. Like, our point in this thing is to be sending zombies into the graveyard. So that's why we have most of the low-cost zombies that we're able to get. We also have Corpse Conveyor, because that does two things. That's throws zombies, because every single one of our creatures is a zombie. So it's going to throw a zombie in the graveyard, and it's going to put a zombie on the field. The zombie that gets put on the field, this 2/2 bud, whenever he dies, he becomes another body in the graveyard. So every single one of those count as zombies in the graveyard. All the rest of the stuff is still more zombies. Then we get a little bit stronger to like the Goliath, and then the corpse Trawler and the Grave Titan. Grave Titan's awesome because he puts out another zombie. This zombie still counts for going into the graveyard. The Corpse Trawler is great because it also triggers off of zombies in the graveyard. So like I've had this thing come out. It's a 6 mana 6/7, which on its own is pretty good. But whenever it comes out, it does -1 for each zombie in the graveyard. And I've had this thing up to like -11, -13. So like it doesn't matter what they have out on the field. If you have enough stuff in the graveyard, this thing will just completely neuter like anything that they have out on the field. So it's a great card to have in there. Some of the spells that I have in here are Envenom. Envenom is probably one of the most underutilized black trap cards, because people just don't use it, and you could have little tiny 1/1 ghouls that you put Envenom on, and the ghoul is gonna literally kill anything that it goes against. It doesn't matter how strong it is because of the Envenom. So it's really good. The other stuff we have with splashing with blue, the reason we're splashing is with blue is because Fear the Grave, obviously. Agony Warp is a great blue-black spell. It gives you the -3, and then it turns into the Agony Twist, which also gives you the -3 on the health. So the combination of those, it's basically 4 cards that you're able to use to hinder your opponent in various ways. Like just with the economy of having it in the deck is very good. Because as you can see, we have the deck completely minimized to where it's just 15 cards. 2 cards of each. So the fact that we're able to get essentially 4 cards out of this is awesome. And then we have Foul just to get rid of creatures, and that's pretty much it besides Fear the Grave. So the important thing about Fear the Grave here is I've used this deck a bunch of times, and by the time that you get this to max out, like usually by the time that you get 10 zombies into the graveyard, your character is already at, not your character, your opponent is already at 20 cards or less. So if you can get 2 Fear the Graves maxed out, then once you play them, it's the end of the game. So we don't really have to worry about doing any extra mill or anything else besides just throwing our zombies in the graveyard. Finding the Fear the Grave is honestly like the most up in the air thing about this deck. Sometimes you just don't draw them, and whenever that happens, you just have to hope that your zombies are enough to win the match. But with how everything's split and everything, you should draw it. Hopefully you should draw it. Last thing is the land. I do have this just to give me extra zombies. Good thing with this is it doesn't start till turn 7. So literally everything that we have in this deck we'll be able to play before this starts to trigger and, you know, hindering us with the whole mana gem thing. So that is the entire deck and what we're going to be trying to do. Let's do some matches.
Liliana versus Davio.
Ooh, going against a Davio. I haven't gone against Davio in a while. So Davio is going to be interesting because he can do a lot of different things with a lot of different spells. That being said, I actually don't mind this, but we are going first, so we don't have a first draw. Let's go and put back one of the baboons. Ooh, we got a Fear of Grave out of that. So the fact that we got a Fear of the Grave at the beginning is very, very good. One of the biggest detriments to this deck is finding the Fear the Graves. So if we're able to get one at the beginning of the game, then that's half the game already won. Because if we could play both of our Fear the Graves at max zombies, which is 10, then that's going to mill them out. Because like I said before, usually by the time we can get that, then they're going to already be at 20 or less cards anyway. So
all my fans are hard.
We have Daviel doing the Westvale Abbey. Played defensively. We'll take whatever trades we can get. It is always good to trade. As long as the trade's not like outright stupid, that's gonna leave us like completely open. It's always good to trade, that way we can get zombies in the graveyard. Getting zombies in the graveyard is our biggest concern.
Desperate times, desperate measures. Useful.
He's doing a bunch of Daviel stuff. Just keep letting him do his Daviel stuff. That fire is going to be a bit of a hindrance until we get something like that. Now we don't have to worry about him. Now he'll hopefully trade with it. Oh, no trade. Not yet, at least. Okay, that's fine. Agony Twist is such a good card for this deck. So we have one zombie in the deck right now, which is not good. Every time he plays a spell, he's gonna drain us. Honestly, I think I just want to kill that because I don't want to get drained every time he plays a spell. His Westvale is now active. We'll do this next turn. Let's get our Goliath out this turn.
I've raised him right.
And we'll play Envenom just in case he, for some reason, has something that has haste. Fuck it. No point in not. Two zombies in the graveyard. That's not enough zombies. We need more zombies in the graveyard. We have him in a pretty rough spot as far as the board goes, but he has a lot of cards in his hand. So, let's see what he does.
My arm.
That's completely fine.
Fine, I'll try this.
Come closer, my child.
Now, we know that his Warlock class is in the top 3 cards. If we get a zombie to die, we can get rid of his Warlock class. Is that important enough for us to do, to get rid of his Warlock class? Because he only gets it when stuff dies on his turn. I mean, it's not even guaranteed anymore since he didn't kill one of our zombies. Nah, we're not gonna do it.
I've had more disappointing opponents.
The fact that he's not killing our zombies is... Oh, there we go. That's super helpful. Thank you. And then we'll just rebuild our stuff. What do we have right now? We're at 6. So let's just rebuild some zombie stuff. Like, we want our zombies to die. So what he did just did nothing but help us. Yeah, man. Keep blowing them all up.
Come closer, my child.
Yeah, we don't like that. You can get that the fuck out of here. We're at 7. We're gonna save our Envenom because he's gonna have another one of those.
Where is Avison now?
And we don't care about him gaining life. He can gain all the life he wants. All we need is our other Fear the Grave, and we're gonna mill him out.
Closer, my child. Everywhere.
Yeah, it's fine. Get all the health you want, bud. Oh wow, what a fucking pull. Kill one of my zombies, please.
Where is Avison now?
Honestly, the fact that he's already under 10 or under 20, like, this is completely viable. I don't really want to put this down because we get that -8 and he has nothing on the field. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Get rid of some of his shit. Ooh, we got rid of his other's Death Shadow. Very nice. Very nice. We got rid of a lot of his fucking removal stuff. And we have a Lich that our land just made for us randomly. So all we need now is our other Fear the Grave. With the Lich, we might be able to just win, though.
Desperate times, desperate measures.
I mean, he's helping us mill himself, honestly. Graveyard propped again. Nice. Let's do zombie mill. How many cards do we have? Oh, we're still fine. And like, the great thing about this is it only mills creatures. So every time we throw a creature in the graveyard, that's basically getting us closer to our Fear the Dead. So ooh, look, there it is. Can you win on your next turn? I don't think you can. Block me. Please block me. I'll cut that part out. He's just letting his turn waste down now because he's upset that he's lost. So he made me wait out his whole turn. If he can make his 13/13 invisible, then he can win. No, even that's not enough. Because that'll only be 19. So he's doing what a lot of people in this game do whenever they get beat, which is he's just letting time run out. So if you see this Lord Chopper game anywhere, Lord Chopper guy anywhere, you know, just know that he likes being a bitch and letting time run out because he's lost the game. So fuck you, Lord Chopper. And I'll go ahead and cut all that stuff out because he did exactly what I said. It was just being a little baby and just let the time run out.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. Yes.
Now you may be saying to yourself, hey, you know, he could have lost connection, or, you know, something could have happened, or, you know, there could have been a million reasons why he didn't play his last 2 turns. And to you, I say, that happens way too often for it just to be a coincidence. Like, I don't know how many people I have backed into a corner to beat them with stuff like that, and then they just never do another turn, and they make you sit there for 3 minutes. It's just people being dicks. So, yeah, fuck you, Lord Chopper. Next game.
Liliana versus Lauren.
All right, now we are going against Unholy Bread, opposed to the Holy Bread.
And off we go.
Ooh, Fear the Grave again at the start is very, very, very good. I'm gonna get rid of both of these in hopes of getting a 1 to 2. Getting rid of this might be a mistake if we get, like, you know, higher mana creatures. So hopefully. Okay, so that was a mistake.
You are utterly insignificant.
Let's see what we draw. Okay, there we go. Not bad. Like, you do have to remember when it comes to, like, this game, your decks are only 30 cards. So this is kind of a waste against her, but honestly, I don't want it getting bigger. So let's just go ahead and see if he'll take the block. And if he doesn't take the block, then, I mean, we'll just take the block, so it's fine. I don't want that getting, like, too crazy big, especially since we don't have any extra draws right now. Or any extra plays, I should say.
Stop whinging. It's only blood.
So we're going against a Sorin, so that's going to mean nothing but vampires. Which we should be able to deal with. The only thing that's really going to cause us any issue are his flyers. Besides that, we should be okay with everything else. So the thing with her is whenever she puts stuff in the graveyard, sometimes she actually does put zombies in the graveyard. I can't believe he killed his flyer. That was a bad choice on his part. He should have just taken the damage.
Watch your back.
So we only have 1 zombie in the graveyard right now. Not ideal. I think we're gonna put out the Goliath. Yeah, let's put out the Goliath.
I've raised him right.
He is black, so he should have. Oh, he's running black and red. Okay. So that means that he has access to a bunch of different destruction spells and death spells. So hopefully he uses them on us and he kills our zombies. Because like I said, we want our zombies to die.
No.
Rise. My army grows stronger. More guests are on their way.
And we'll put out these guys.
All my fans are diehard.
So we have a good board state right now. Still only one dead zombie. I need him to blow these guys up. There you go. That's good, man. I want you to. Fucking kill my people, please.
It's only blood.
So this guy reduces a vampire each time he attacks. This guy drains us. He has nothing but vampires. Like, I can guarantee he has nothing but vampires. What the hell? That went to 6 mana and then it went to 5 mana and then went back to 6. That's a glitch. Oh, now it went back to 5. This thing's freaking out a little bit. We're at -4 now. 4, 5, 6. Let's see if he trades. If he trades, I'll put out the Goliath. If he doesn't, I'll put out the corpse.
Great day for fishing!
Still only 4 zombies. He's making some questionable plays. But he is lower rank. I think he's like a silver or something. So he might not be completely up to speed with everything. This will give us a Mega Piranha. What the where did the Mega Piranha come from? Did that? Oh, it came from my it came from my chick that was putting stuff in the graveyard. All right, fucking 8/12 Mega Piranha. I'm down. It looks like we're just gonna win this game using zombies.
I hunger.
Let's do. That'll be a 2. Let's do that and do this. So if he decides to trade, he won't be able to kill any of our people.
My army will not falter.
Yeah, I mean, the zombie deck by itself is a good deck. So you can completely win just by spamming zombies. Because our Fear of the Grave is not too strong right now.
I've been expecting you.
It's gone away.
See if he trades.
More guests are on their way.
Spit out this big ass piranha. He comes out with a ward? He's at 8/12 with a ward?
I'll show you how it's done.
That's scary.
I'll show you how it's done.
I mean, one of those is gonna have to jump block. You know, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I've been spotted.
I've moved tonight.
Unless he has a board wipe or something, I mean, that's gonna be game on this next turn.
I'll show you how it's done.
Oh, they're all sneaky. Oh, no, never mind.
I'm through.
He had blockers. He could have blocked. That guy was a little bit lower tier. He made some questionable trades. But, I mean, it did show that the zombies can win on their own, so let's do uno más.
Liliana versus Asya.
Alright, going against an Ashiok. So this matchup against Ashiok is interesting. I need to get my zombies to die before he puts too much nightmares in my deck. Starting with Fear the Grave and Corpse Conveyor is a great start. Let's go ahead and get rid of Envenom because he's not going to be super aggressive. Let's see if we can get another draw. That's perfect.
Time to face your fear.
Most Ashioks aren't very aggressive. They just kind of kick back and put nightmares in your deck. So let's see if we can put on the pressure and force him to fight us. We're doing this first. That way on our next turn with the temporary gem, we can do our Corpse Conveyor.
There is nowhere to hide.
Like, honestly, having Fear the Grave and our 2 Corpse Conveyors is huge because we're going to be able to force a lot of zombies into our deck, which is exactly what we want. Into our graveyard, I mean. He probably won't take that trade because I'm assuming he has a spell. Wow. An Ashiok that doesn't have a spell? Madness. We'll take this trade. The fact that we have Corpse Conveyor is huge.
Behind me, citizen. Open your mind.
Right. So he probably has all of these, like every single one of the machines. We're just gonna Corpse Conveyor the fuck out of ourselves. Everything. Throw everything. Throw it all. Throw everything we have into the fucking graveyard. We already have 5. Like, that's huge. And then we're set up pretty well. We'll be able to be defensive. We have Agony Warp.
One must perfect one's craft.
Hopefully he didn't take our other Fear the Grave.
Are an open door.
We already have 2 nightmares in there. The nightmares are the only thing we have to really worry about. We're gonna hang on to this just in case he puts out anything big.
All my fans are diehard.
I could have made this bigger by playing it first before I did the Corpse Conveyor. So that's a misplay on my part. But I'm honestly pretty... I'm pretty confident that we're going to win this. So a little bit of a misplay, but it'll be okay. We already have 8. That's fucking insane. Yeah, he probably just has nothing but these robots in there. He's trying to give us nightmares as fast as he can. Each one of these robots. Yep, there's the other one. This is honestly a really fun deck to play because it gives you nothing but random cards. So I used to have a version of this deck, of this Ashiok deck. It's a fun deck to play. Let's do... It's making me think that he's not really going to have anything super strong. So let's go ahead and do this to make him bigger. And then let's blow up this. 'Cause I'm pretty sure he has 2 copies of each one of these, you know, robots. So that's going to take up like 10 cards in his deck. So a lot of his creature spaces are going to be taken up. And we're already out on max on this.
Darkness ends here.
Ooh. That was a good spell for her.
Your thoughts are an open door.
Let's do this. Let's see if he blocks. If he blocks, we can kill this. We're gonna spend 2 cards to do it.
Fall back into hell.
That's probably one of his bigger cards, though. So now if we find our other Fear of the Grave, then it's game over. So all we need is our other Fear of the Grave. How many nightmares does he have on us? 6. That's not too bad. He has a lot of cards in hand, though.
One must perfect one's craft.
We just got that angel back.
Do not keep secrets.
Let's get rid of some of his cards. So many cards. All we need is our Fear of the Grave. That's it. Fear of the Grave. Fear of the Grave. Five nightmares isn't too bad.
Can you keep a secret?
Open your mind.
He's getting a good board state, though.
One must perfect one's craft.
Logistic analysis engaged.
Your mind.
Take the trade. We don't want to get too low before we're able to wipe him.
I've raised him right.
Just keep playing defensively until we get what we need. We don't care about his health. He could get all the health he wants. The only issue is the way he's getting health is by the nightmares taking health from us. That's the only bad part.
Harbinger of your doom. One must perfect one's craft.
What does that do? What the fuck? Why did that turn that into that? Transform a friendly creature into a random creature with power 5 or greater, giving it haste and fleeting. What a lucky draw on that.
Right. My army grows.
Wow. What a draw.
Resource allocation error.
Fucking 10-10 flyer. It's gonna die at the end of his turn, but that really hurt us. Holy fuck. Wow, what a turn on that one. Yeah, we're in trouble now.
I sense weakness. Soon dooms.
I mean, with 6 nightmares in our deck, we can easily die just from drawing a card. Fuck. That was huge. This fucking won him the game.
They won't see me coming.
Your mind.
I mean, we might lose on our next draw.
One must perfect one's craft.
To the grave. Ooh.
Your thoughts are an open door.
So this isn't gonna save us. We're still gonna lose. Let's Envenom and see what he blocks with. Hopefully he blocks with this. Yeah, we're gonna lose either way because of this sneak. Oh well, let's get rid of his cards anyway. Fuck it. Fuck it. Might as well just get rid of his cards. If I would have got that Fear the Grave 1 turn earlier, then we would have won. And if this didn't turn his fucking shit into fucking Strahd, then we would have won. So this thing won him the game. Good for you. Good for you.
Our competition. How amused.
If it wasn't for Strahd, like that wouldn't even matter. Like we still would have survived if it wasn't for that Strahd. Hey, we did pretty good.
I'm done here.
We won 2, we lost 1. And the one that we lost was fucking...
Shall we?
That was some luck ass luck. That was some luck ass luck.
I'm here. You're welcome.
There you go. 3 games, one after the other. 2 wins, 1 loss. Won the first one using our zombie mill. Won the second one just using our zombies, and lost the third one because of a fucking Strahd, a random fucking Strahd. But it's all good. Those were good games. Hopefully you enjoyed it. The deck will be in the description. Hopefully I'll see you in another one of my videos. Wee.